Hey, this is the weekly astrology for November 21st. We have no choice but to abide by the logic of the universe. While this may not be an appealing thought, we may have to accept the fact that things get hard before they get better. We live in a dualistic world, and the pendulum will inevitably swing in both directions. This generally happens after it has swung in one direction for a while, only to pivot back in the other direction. One of the reasons for this current pivot that is seemingly shocked the entire world is that this is the return of Pluto in the chart of the United States. Pluto represents the great transformer. This is the archetypal planet that represents the phoenix, or that mythological beast that rises from the ashes of despair and destruction in order to rebuild. As has been written many times in this column, if the roof did not leak, we would not fix it. Our roof is leaking, and we must rise to the occasion to repair and restore that which has been faulty. Much of the discontent that has been brewing in the back roads and byways of this country for several years now. It has finally reached a boiling point where the populace said, "We are mad as hell and we're not going to take it anymore." So here we are. The pendulum has swung, and as unpleasant as it may be to many, the outlook is similar to that of the encroaching darkness of the winter solstice. From that point forward, the sky begins to lighten, just as our future will after we swing as far as we have in this direction. This is where we have to take heart. What does this look like astrologically? We are entering into a period where self-reflection, candor, honesty, and restraint might be our strongest words. With Neptune so prominent in the air, the tendency for illusion and delusion were amplified. Many of us thought this was a hoax, an impossibility, or an unconscionable outcome. We were deluded by our own sense of illusion. We thought the country was better off than it was. Of course, it was better off, and we were making great progress. But the cost of progress is humility and a regrouping of our basic tenets. They need to be awoken so that we can improve and evolve even further. We are experiencing a tremendously difficult stretch in our growth, one that will test our resolve and our ability to regroup, restore, and rebuild. This is the call to action that the cosmos has delivered, and all we can do is pick up the pieces and build something stronger and forward moving. This too will pass, and the wake-up call is one of necessity, regardless of the pain and suffering that comes in its wake. We have each other, we have our loved ones. Let us give thanks for what we have and strive for that which we can envision. It is possible to change this. This is a wake-up call. Listen each week to Turning of the Wheel podcast on iTunes. Interesting information, great guests, stuff that you can use and learn from and grow from. Call me if you'd like a reading, or contact me via my website, turningofthewheel.com or turningofthewheel.tv. I'm here for you. Astrology is an amazingly accurate science. We can see why we are where we are now. And it may also give light to where you are in your own personal life right now. I encourage you to reach out and test astrology and consult me. For those of you who support me, I appreciate your contributions very much. They are what make this whole show possible. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you all next week.